Hey you guys, ASD Classified here, and I'm coming at you with another video. Now, if you've seen some of my reviews of Samurai, you know I don't really like this season, like, at all. But I still love Power Rangers as a whole, and I don't like really being too negative on my show, even if I don't like a particular season. I like to focus on the positives, you know. So that's what this video is about. I want to focus on the episodes that I actually did enjoy of Samurai, you know, the best episodes of Samurai so far, because the season isn't, you know, close to being over yet. And I thought this was the perfect time, since they're doing that little power play thing of Samurai, like a marathon of the episodes and stuff. So, perfect timing, you know. Alright, the first episode I would recommend would be episode 3, Day Off. I really enjoyed this episode. Like, when I first saw it, I admit I didn't like it much. But when I rewatched it, I enjoyed it a lot more. And now every time I rewatch it, you know, it's a good episode. I would recommend it to, like, anybody who wants to watch the Samurai episode. You know, and I enjoyed the country monster. I really did. I mean, it's stupid, but it's the right kind of corny that I like, you know, them Cotton Picking Rangers, or what you got there, boy, piece shooter, you know. It was funny to me. I don't know, I like country bumping characters, so sue me, you know. And I did enjoy the conflict that Jaden had. You know, he's trying to train and get the new disc to work and stuff, you know. I like Jaden. He's an alright Red Ranger, you know. He's one of the only Samurai Rangers I enjoy, so yeah, good episode. The next episode, of course, episode 6, There Goes the Bride. I mean, I made a review about it. I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, come on, what's not to enjoy? I mean, Dayu got out there. I always like seeing Power Ranger generals get out there and do crap. So yeah, she got out there. She had a pretty good fight. They had a pretty good plot with, you know, the brides and crap, and the Rangers having to save them. And we saw Decker show up and do something cool for 5 seconds, but that's all he needed was those 5 seconds of coolness. And then, you know, he left and we had a giant foot soldier fight. You know, it was good. I mean, what more to say? It was good. Next on my list would be episode 11, Unexpected Arrival. That's when the Gold Ranger showed up. And, you know, I do like Antonio. He's the second best Samurai Ranger after Mikey, so I do like Antonio, you know. You know, Samurai was starting to get really boring, and then he showed up, and he brought a little bit more life into it, and I did enjoy that episode. So, you know, it was his golden moment. Everything was so golden, excelente, and all the other mispronounced Spanish words he says. So, yeah, I enjoyed the episode. In fact, I would say that it's the best Samurai episode so far. Yeah, hands down, best Samurai episode so far. The next really good episode of Samurai I would recommend would be the Tengen Gate. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, the Rangers are really in a crisis in that episode. They have to fight a super powerful monster, and they got their butts whipped, and their leader got poisoned, almost died, then he got taken away by Decker and got molested or something. Then we learned, you know, more of a backstory about Decker and Dayu, and I really am interested about that storyline, and, you know, really am. Probably the only storyline about Samurai I really am curious about, you know. So yeah, episode 16 was not a very good follow-up to it. It was very anticlimactic, but 15 by itself is really enjoyable, you know. So yeah, that's basically it. And I've already did a review of 3 of these. Yeah, those 4 are really the only really good episodes of Samurai in my book. But to be fair, I'm gonna put 2 honorary mentions. Okay, the first one will be episode 14, Team Spirit. It is an enjoyable episode, and I have rewatched it from time to time. It is like, you know, the monster of the day was sucking people's souls out, and it sucked the Yellow Ranger soul out, and then it threatened to go to the underworld. I mean, not the underworld, what's it called here? The netherworld, where no mortal can follow, which was actually a good plan. I mean, he didn't just sit there and wait for the Rangers to give the Rangers a chance to kill him. I mean, he's gonna hide where they can't get him. I enjoyed it. The only thing that I really don't like about that episode, and I didn't like about it in Shinkenger either, was the fact that the Yellow Ranger wakes up without her soul. Like, really? How do you even do that? I really did not like that part in both versions. I was like, please, Samurai, don't copy that. Please don't copy that. And they did, because they copied like 95% of everything. Moving along. But yeah, it is still an enjoyable episode, so it's on the honorary list. The second episode on the honorary list would be episode 9, Test of a Leader, I believe. Yeah, that's the one where we learned that Jaden and all Samurai Red Rangers have the power to seal away the Nightlock to the Netherworld forever. this is why this is one of the episodes where it's really like, it's hard to praise it, you know. There's a lot of things in it that I don't really like, but it's a lot of things that are good. Like, I can just watch this episode for the action, you know, which I do. If I ever, like, randomly come across, I'm just gonna watch it for the action, you know, because it has some good action and the fights. And I can just watch it for the three-way fight between Jaden, Decker, and that random Scottish monster. I can just watch it for that alone, you know, because that was a sick fight. It really was. The only thing that bothers me about it is the extra dialogue that they added. It was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary, talking about stand aside, Nylock. This is my fight. You both need to stand aside. It's time to power up. I'm like, calm down. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't hinder the fight that much. Like, I can enjoy it still. So yeah. Yeah, it's just, that's why it's on the honorary list and not on the 4 best list. But yeah. So yeah, those are the 4 or 6 episodes of Samurai that I would recommend. Yeah, that's about it. Out of a season that I really don't like much, those are the episodes that, you know, I could find joy in if I had to rewatch them. And so tell me, like, those who are watching my video, what Samurai episodes do you like? Because I know there are people that enjoy Samurai, you know. So what episodes do you guys like? Leave me a comment.